Hi, welcome to the YouTube channel. Let's take some clay, make an ornament using cookie cutters. Okay, here's my clay. I'm going to kind of twist this off because it's a big piece. This fits right nicely in my hand. And then I'm going to tap it down using my thumbs to make kind of a rectangle. And then I'm going to put it on my board, use a rolling pin and roll once, lift it up and turn it and flip it, and then roll again, lift it up, turn it, and flip it. Now this is pretty stiff. Oh, that's okay if it does that. Just kind of take it right off. So I'm going to take a cookie cutter, and if you notice, there's a thick side and a thin side. So this thin is where I cut, and the thick side is where I press down on. So press down, use your whole hand. Great. And what you can do is you can use the toothpick to kind of slice an edge off just so that you can peel it off, and then also save some of your rolled out clay. So great, take this off, and this is a big piece of clay, so it's kind of easy to punch out with your thumb, nice and gentle. So smooth out the edges if you need to, and then what you can do is take a straw and kind of twist it in, go right through, and then maybe right back, and that will give you a hole, and then just squeeze the extra clay out for your ornament. So take a toothpick and don't forget to write your name on it. Just carve in your name. Wonderful. So this is how you can make an ornament using a cookie cutter. Okay, so some cookie cutters are a little bit closer together and they're a little bit harder to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this R, but this clay is pretty stiff. So I'm going to go ahead and use the thin side and press down on the thick side. And yep, lift it up. See how it peels off kind of nicely because the clay is a little stiff. And now it's going to be hard to punch it through. So you could use a popsicle stick, and I had a straw. Just very gently touch it and kind of poke it through. You don't want to make a hole in it, but yeah, it's hard to pop it out. Ooh, there it is. Great. And then don't forget to put your name on it. Here's a letter R. So if you want to keep going, you take your clay and you're going to ball it up just like that and really wedge it together. Really wedge it together. Keep going. Great. And then you're going to make it into a nice shape like I showed you before, kind of a rectangle, or this is more like an oval. Roll it out and then open it and turn it just like that. Lift it up. And then let's go ahead and move some things out of the way and get another cookie cutter and use the polar bear. So this is a little thin. You might not want to go that thin. So just to warn you, it's better to be a little bit thicker than that. Okay, so press down on the thick side and the thin side's cutting it. And this one's coming off okay. So let's see here. Do I need to use a toothpick to poke this out? I don't know yet. Let me see. Yep, that helped a little bit. So let's go ahead and use my thumb to poke it out. And it's coming out really nicely because the clay, again, is pretty stiff. So let's go ahead and punch a hole in it and make a cookie cutter. So, I'm just tightening up with a toothpick. See that? Great. So thank you so much for tuning in, liking, subscribing to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy making your ornaments using earthenware clay. Take care.